Hello, I'm Mike Hoggar, a realtor with Turnkey Realty in South Haven. I'm also the owner and spokesperson for parkbench.com/Hernando. At Parkbench, we strive to bring exposure to local businesses in the Hernando area and let the people get to know the owners and companies that are in the area. I have with me today Cindy Williams with ShelfGenie, Judy Sullivan, a recent customer, and also Bobbie Wilkerson, the designer of the systems that you're going to see here today. I'd like to ask some questions. I'm really excited about this because I wanted to know what ShelfGenie is about, and I met you a few months ago. So let's get started. Cindy, describe your business.
Well, what we do is customize the interior of kitchen cabinets, vanities, rec area, cabinetry, pantries. We help people get access to their storage where they are frustrated in their kitchens. So we provide solutions when they can't get to the back and the bottom of their base cabinet or to the back of their pantry and it's frustrating. We provide custom pull-out shelving so that all of their contents come out to them. And it improves their storage and their access and improves organization as well. So that's what we do in a nutshell.
Excellent, excellent.
It's our specialty. That's all we do. We specialize in pull-out shelving storage solutions.
So what made you decide to get into ShelfGenie?
Well, it's actually a story that involves my sister and co-owner, Michelle Goen. She lives in Florida, and as a professional organizer, she's always looking for great tools to put in her tool chest to help solve organization and storage solutions for her clients. And she saw ShelfGenie and realized that would be such an excellent option for many people because they really need a permanent home improvement as a solution, not just another bin, a bag, a box, a basket, to create storage. They needed something else. And so she told me about it, thinking, hey, in Memphis, you might like to get involved and be a design consultant or whatever, but getting back into business ownership is really what I wanted to do. And there was no franchise here. I saw a need in the market, felt like it would really help, especially those of us 55 and up who want to stay in our homes as long as possible and are, sometimes the ability to access lower base cabinets especially are restrictive. And so your kitchen is just not as accessible and enjoyable as it used to be. And this lets people age in their home, age in place, really enjoy their kitchen and change that living experience.
So you increase the efficiency of their kitchen?
Yes, it does a lot. You might want to throw something in there, Bobbie, but it increases efficiency, your storage capacity. I know Judy has mentioned that. She has more storage now.
Really?
Accessibility. Accessibility is the main thing.
Okay. So how long have you been in business?
Well, 1 year. On September 1st of 2021, we started in the magical time of 2020 and it was great for business because lots of people living in their home, doing business in their home, doing their schooling in their home. They recognize their frustrations and they find solutions with ShelfGenie to get rid of all that pain and frustration and love their kitchen again.
So what would you say customers love about ShelfGenie?
Well, I think it is that improved access and just it changes their life, which is kind of, I feel funny saying that out loud. But that's what our reviews say. They're like, so let Judy say, why is it so important to you, Judy? What is it that made it?
What do you love about your ShelfGenie?
A good decision for you.
What don't I love?
Yay!
Because I would have to be at the mercy of somebody if I wanted something on that little quarter shelf in there. I would have to say, can you stop by when you're out and get this crock pot out for me? Or can you put this crock pot up when you come by? And now I just pull out a little shelf and I got it right there. And I don't have to have help getting down to get anything out of the shelves.
And that's because you've had multiple back surgeries, right? Yeah, so she has some physical limitations that needed to be solved.
Yes, because I can't bend and I can't squat down or anything. So
Yeah, and that makes the lower cabinets just inaccessible when you can't squat down and get to the back very easily.
Okay.
And even your reach, you talked about your reach.
yeah,
With some of the upper cabinets is not the same as it used to be. And so we want to custom install in such a way that she's able to reach.
What's beautiful about it too is that it brings the product to the customer.
Yeah.
And so just like with this, you're pulling and you're bringing it to yourself
Gotcha.
versus digging back
Thank you.
behind.
The back of the cabinet now is right here in arm's
Perfect.
length.
yeah.
Easy, visible, and reachable.
Now, you guys mentioned that Judy has decided that she needs a modification. So can you explain a little bit about that, Bobbie?
Judy decided to put her spices here instead of the oils and other items, vinegars.
Right.
And so our certified ShelfGenie installer, his name is William Reed, he is going to come back in and lower this glide out for her.
Okay.
So it'll be more accessible.
Okay. Okay.
So part of our wonderful feature is not just the accessibility and stuff, but the benefit of a lifetime warranty on our products installation that's included.
Okay.
So another part of the warranty is that fully extended, the rails are guaranteed to hold up to 100 pounds.
I think he said this one would hold 200.
Yes.
Yes, these have 200 pound
These-
rails, that's
Because
right.
they got the heavy.
Heavy
Heavy
duty.
duty
stuff.
rails. What are some of the odd requests that you've had in this business?
The only thing I can think of that's unusual is we have a potential client. They're not quite ready yet, but they are trying to preserve some metal cabinets from the 50s.
Oh.
But they like to consider, can we upgrade those with pull-out shelves? And so that's a little bit different customization, and we'll investigate that as we go. But I don't know. Can you think of one that's just really
Not
unusual
so
for you?
odd, but just different maybe. We've retrofitted antique pieces, covered outdoor kitchens.
Okay.
We did a bookcase, and the client kept her seasonal dishes in there, so they're very heavy.
Right.
If you want to move out a stack, I mean, she had a ton of them to get to the ones in the back. It was just unmanageable. But now she has it pull out, so it's like a dishwasher in the sense of you
Right.
top load and unload, and that stack of dishes now is much easier to maneuver.
Okay.
And so that's a little bit different.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all that comes to mind at the
So
moment.
it's you have solutions for.
It's very customized.
Okay.
Yes.
How did you hear about ShelfGenie?
For years, I had seen not ShelfGenie, but some shelving. You know, you can buy this and put it in there, but it was a self-installation thing.
Right.
And then the little paper that comes every week or every month, the little local ad thing.
Right.
Like the Clipper
yes,
or Valpak
yeah.
or something.
And they had an ad in there, and it's like, oh, this is just what I've been wanting.
So, did you go online and check out what they had beforehand? Did you know what you wanted, or did they come in? Did Bobbie come in and
Well, I went
explain
online.
everything? Or
Went online and filled out a form, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then Bobbie contacted me.
okay,
And then, so we set a time for her to come and do the talking and listening and see what I had in mind. And then she did some measuring, and then William came and did his measuring.
And he's measuring to the millimeter for manufacturing.
Yes.
So that it's truly very custom fitted
Yes.
to maximize every bit of space.
measure twice, cut once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
guarantees his work, so he's going to get it right.
yeah.
Or he's going to reorder it.
Right.
So, but yeah, he came and did the precise measurements, and then he came and installed them, and it took him 5 or 6 hours.
Wow. And you've had several cabinets done in here.
Right.
So I want to show the people that.
Yeah. Get out of the way here.
What we've got here is, it's called a blind corner. And as you see, Bobbie will pull out the lower
Scoot over here.
section. And then in that blind corner there is another slide that allows access to items that normally you wouldn't be able to reach even if you didn't have any physical problems. So just another feature of ShelfGenie and what they can do to help the homeowner. Now, that's your pans, pots and pans right there, is that correct?
There, yes.
Okay. Oh, and I see a crock pot back in there.
There's my crock pot.
Okay. And so...
Can I make note of the style removal? This is just a wonderful feature that we offer with our designs, is that so many times you have this style here and you would just have a small little space to bring something through. As you can see, the crock pot wouldn't be able to come through that. So what we do is we do a style removal, and it's attached to one of the doors that opens, and it gives you full access across this space and allows you to store large items.
Perfect.
And the customization was he put a block to bring it out because this door is in the way.
Yes.
So he put the little block in to be able to still have full
close the
access.
door.
I
through the
see.
door.
Okay.
But I have so much more room.
Okay. And so that's the pot.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
And then the top it has its own slot for it there.
Yeah.
Now, there's a feature over here under the sink that I would like to focus on too, that I think is very interesting. So we're under the kitchen sink cabinet here. And Judy, tell me what you like about this.
It takes all of the cleaning jumble that we had back there down here, just tons of stuff. And so now it's handled where you don't have to reach back in there to see what one little thing you might want to need. You can put it all right here. And we cleaned out a lot, so now there's actually space left. Plus, in the middle, I kept what I had here. And so in the middle, we can still put the taller things that are not commonly used over here. And that works so much better, so much more convenient to have your stuff right there that you can pull out and reach.
Right. Okay.
So that goes around up under the sink, around the disposal here.
Slide that back in there and let's see how tight that is. Wow. So it's right along.
Yeah, and see, I just can do it just with one finger.
Right. Perfect.
So.
Perfect. All right. And one more that is very interesting is the flat pan and storage for all of that.
Did you get it?
Yep. So tell us about that, Judy.
Well, in the bottom of the stove, I had all these pans, and every time you open the bottom, something slides, and then you can't get it open, and then you got to get a screwdriver and work it. And this thing right here is pizza stone, and you see how big it is. There was no place for it to go. And then after we got this, I thought, oh, it'll go right there. So here's most of my cookie sheets, baking sheets, my stone, my cutting boards are all in here. And he took the door off, put the shelving in, or the container thing, and there it is.
Perfect. Why do you think it's important for people to shop local?
Because the local people are small business. They don't have the big corporation support. They don't have the things that other companies do. and they're trying to make a living within their hometown, within my hometown. And so I try to shop local with a lot of things.
Okay, very good. Cindy, what do you like about?
Well, and we thank you for shopping with us. We love sweet customers like Judy. It makes it a lot of fun.
So, as a local business owner, I presume you rely heavily on local people.
Yes.
You have a limited area that you travel.
That's right.
And,
Right. We're DeSoto County, and then the Mid-South, around the Memphis area.
Okay.
But of course, we work in people's homes. That's where we do business. So we want to be invited into someone's home. So for them to know that we are local, we live local, we've raised our children local, our whole team either grew up here or has made their home here, and they're from the tri-state area, of some sort. So anyway, it's fun to have the connections that we make, and then they get to refer their friends and feel comfortable inviting us in because they've met us and built a relationship with us.
Perfect.
So we thank you for doing that too. And
And the bottom line, who wouldn't want this in their home?
yeah, like who wouldn't want ShelfGenie? This makes it so easy.
Yes, it has really, really helped me so much.
Very good.
And you ask what we love about that. That's what we love. Is that
Building relationships.
our customers are over the top ecstatic when they get their ShelfGenie glide out shelving installed. They
Oh,
like
you should have
everything
heard
about
me
it.
the first couple of weeks. I got my shelves today. What kind of shelves? The ShelfGenie. I was just blasting everywhere.
So, ladies, what would you say to people out there as they're trying to decide where to get something like this?
Well, I would say call ShelfGenie, call Bobbie if you want to shop local and want a really wonderful personal contact. Then her information is available on this posting. It's you can email her at bwilkerson@shelfgenie.com, and that is Judy referring Bobbie.
That's right. That's right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
And we meant to say free consultation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the
Put
consultation
that
is
in
free.
there too.
The consultations are
It's
free.
Yes,
All right.
because you don't know what you need until someone comes out and helps you to find the right solution.
Very good. Thank you for joining us today, folks. I want to thank my guests, Judy Sullivan, for allowing us into her home, and Cindy Williams, the owner of the local franchise of ShelfGenie, and also Bobbie Wilkerson, her designer. And just remember, shop local.